Hey guys, welcome back to another Geek Out Reviews movie review. We have obviously my co-host Alex.
Hello.
Um, today we're going to be reviewing Wild Hogs, which is a movie close to my heart and Alex's.
Yes, it's
Uh,
a beautiful little movie.
it's hilarious, got great moments and great actors.
Yes, very good actors. If you, some of them, Tim Allen, who plays
Yep.
Doug, John Travolta, who plays Woody, Martin Lawrence, who plays Bobby, and William Macy, who plays Dudley.
Yep.
Which,
So you might know these people from. So you might know Tim Allen, obviously, who's from Toy Story.
mm-hmm,
And you might know John Travolta from Grease, or you might even know him from Pulp Fiction.
he's
Or my
also been
favourite
doing,
movie, one of my favourite movies, Hairspray. Anyway,
he's also
continue.
been playing, a host in an Australian TV show called Holy Moly.
Oh, yep, I heard about that, the game show, yeah.
And yeah, and he's actually not a idiot in it. He's really good, funny. He makes some pretty dirty jokes in it. So, but apparently kids don't understand these things, according to parents.
Yeah, I love this movie, but it gets a lot of crap, and we don't know
Yeah,
why. We both don't know.
because Rotten Tomato gave him only 14%, and IMDb gave him 5.8 out of 10. And JB Hi-Fi gave him 4.7 out of 5. But Decky keeps telling me it's quality of the DVD, not a review.
So comment down below what you think.
Mhm.
um, we both. It's close to our heart because most of our friends live in the country.
It's very relatable what
Yeah,
Decky's saying because it nearly everybody in the town knows each other, and if
eh,
they do, they're new in town.
yeah, and a lot of people talk about it. So
Mm.
it's understandable. And I remember the first time I came, it was a new thing, and it really expresses that pretty well
Mm.
in the movies.
Yeah, especially when the newcomers who just come in just bloody after about walking about 200 kilometers, well miles, which is about nearly 300 kilometers, um, and pushed in their motorbikes, and they came in and they're at the pub, and they just grabbed the water nozzle and just bloody pouring it over themselves, and they're celebrating that they're alive,
Like,
and
especially since bars are the most popular places in Australia when it comes to country. Aren't they, Alex?
yeah, very popular
Everyone
indeed.
knows what a bar is, and if you don't know what a bar is, it. Oh shit.
You're broken. You're broken.
Wait. Okay, I'll cut that out. Don't worry. I'll cut that out. Um. uh. Oh, Alex. Okay. Thank God to editing, because you guys would know something about us that is private. Um.
Oh, it's not about me. It's about you.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna. You just. Okay. Anyway, so we're gonna be telling you. Alex will explain the plot because I want him
I
to.
wrote it down.
Yeah, and so Alex, would you like to explain the plot, please?
Yes. So, four middle-aged men. They're all long-time friends, and they used to be in a biker gang called Wild Hogs. And John Travolta, Woody, is going through a midlife crisis where his wife is divorcing him and he's going broke. So he's like, screw it. And he goes, gets the boys, yes, the boys, and they go on a road trip. So Woody can try and forget that he's literally falling apart. And Doug, who's played by Tim Allen, he is doing it because he's wanting to feel young and free again.
Young
Because
and
his
free.
because his family is saying that he's getting old and is boring. So he's trying to prove them wrong. And Bobby, who's played by Martin Lawrence, he's trying to do it so he can get away from his wife because she's a bit annoying and mean to him and always telling him who's boss, which is her in the relationship.
Yeah, that was actually perfect. Of an
And
explanation.
Dudley, he just kind of did it because everybody else did it, and he's just bored shitless. Decky,
Yeah.
what were your highlights?
I love the cop in this movie. I feel like
Yeah,
the cop had the perfect amount of airtime, even though it was short. It,
yeah, it was
I,
really short, but he was very memorable.
yeah. So the cop is played by, I don't even have the name written down, but he's played by the guy from Are We Done Yet? Which which has Ice Cube in it.
Martin Hayes, I'm pretty sure it was something like that.
Yeah.
William Hayes.
Um, there's a scene where they all sleep together on a mattress
Mm.
because they burnt down the tent, and he comes in and he's like, "Oh, you guys are so lucky."
And he's thinking that they've been doing stuff. And just to make it worse, Bobby was complaining that his jaw was hurting because he was blowing for 2 hours. And
Yeah, because of the thing, and
mattress.
yeah, perfect
Y-
explanation. Anyway,
Yeah, thingy.
mm. So essentially, there's another scene where
Where they're
they're in a pool.
in like a waterfall pool. It's not like a pool, it's like a little natural pond, sort of. Well, it doesn't look natural, but a pond that they go to, and they're like, screw it, let's be wild and free. And they get it all nude, and they jump in, and then this little family van pops up, and there's all these little kids pop out, and they're going for a little family swim.
Show him your dive. His dive is amazing. You gotta see it. Show them your dive. I love that
uh,
scene.
uh, and then the cop is there again, and he's like, "Oh yeah, let's do
Forget
this."
about them, Marco. It's such a
Hello. Marco? Marco?
Like, what would
quotable
your
movie.
and a movie that you can take way out of context.
Yeah, me and Al. Oh, when we were editing the thumbnail for the video, there were a
There was
bunch of
a
people.
scene where they're all nude,
And we were
and
making that our
well,
thumbnail.
mm,
And
and
yeah, Alex can explain it.
yeah, yeah. Well, people were thinking that we were being a bit creepy,
Or we were gay, but
pervin. Yeah, one of the two, creeping on Tim Allen's ass.
we're obviously lonely. I mean, we make videos of movies, so
Yeah, that explains a lot.
it makes sense. But it's a really good movie. It's got great comedy, it's quotable, it's funny, and it's something that a lot of people hate on for no reason.
Well, not really no reason. It's just whether their movie preference, and if they like full blown comedy like Deadpool sort of. It's not like a family friendly one. They like when they saw like the M and then they saw all these good actors, they were probably expecting like real
The
proper
best
dirty.
movie,
Um,
or
mm,
like the best movie ever. How about I
yeah,
read a
but
review of IMDb?
yeah, don't quote them. Don't quote them.
I won't say it, but you can probably find it if you just search
Search
it
up
up,
these words exactly.
or you just go to IMDb rating, because most people
Mm.
rated it a 6,
That's pretty good. It's like a...
and
Hold on.
more
Math.
people rated it a 10 than a 1, so that's pretty decent.
It... Like, oh, yeah. Did you round it?
Let me read a 1-star review. Okay.
Yeah. Because
Actually, this.
sometimes the 1-star reviews are pretty stupid. Like, in RIPD, they were saying, oh, I don't like it because it's not realistic. And I'm like, how is that? How are you buying this movie expecting it to be realistic? It's
Yeah.
literally a movie about demons. Then I went
Okay. Let
full
me let me
12.
read this review.
That's when I went 12 p.m. psycho mode.
Okay, this review. Wild Hogs is a comedy like no other. Oh wait, yes it is. Like in my previous review for Blades of Glory, the originality factor is very slim. I'm gonna revisit the Blades of Glory review, another geek, another hot girl. So how many of the comedy films with this feature? There are not any. There not only that though they are but more gay jokes. We've never seen that before, have we?
But
The
that
original
was kind
jokes
of...
just keep going on with this movie. The acting is adequate for a movie like this, but the dialogue is laughable beyond laughable. I mean, that in a bad way. Skip it. Obviously, you're entitled to your own opinion, but you're not when it's wrong. I'm kidding, but
but we're here to tell you that you're wrong and
yeah,
very so wrong.
we don't. Okay, we're not gonna tell you that your opinion's wrong, but it is. Um,
Yeah,
we
very.
You do have some good points on the originality, but it's a
Yeah,
comedy.
well,
They make their
it
own jokes. Sure, they may have one hot girl, but it's just stereotypes, and what movie doesn't? It's really just a
yeah,
fun movie that I find.
Megan Fox.
What? What?
Megan Fox on Transformers.
Alex. Actually, that was my first ever celebrity crush.
Yeah.
I feel like that was
That's because
every
she
kid's
bloody...
first.
Oh wait, that's because she wears white shirts.
Okay, we're gonna have to like age restrict,
No.
age restrict
No.
this.
They gotta learn.
Okay, yep, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna put no photos on there and gonna write warning. My friend's an idiot. He's right, but he's an idiot.
Very right.
Okay. Alex, you're dirty. You're a dirty kid. Oh, anyway, we're gonna soon end it off, but just before we end it off, we're gonna do some trivia. Show you,
Oh, not more.
not trivia, but like things about
Facts.
this movie. You know, Maggie's Diner was built in Madrid, New Mexico for the movie. So it was built in New Mexico.
That makes sense because they're in Mexico.
But the
So it
producers
makes
were
perfect
asked to
sense.
leave the building standing when filming
Like,
was complete. Is now a gift shop that sells Wild Hog and Del Fuego souvenirs. So that's actually in New Mexico,
mm,
and you can buy the souvenirs and Wild Hog gear at that thing, like at that shop.
mm,
That actually sounds pretty
yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
The original
I'm not.
script and logo line featured the notorious Hells Angels motorcycle gang, but it was later
Mm,
changed to the Delphagos after the famous club sued Disney. So I'm pretty sure the Delphagos are actually real.
yeah, but I think they're just a pub or something.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Cause, oh, and one of my other favorite things is the credit rolls when they do up the place, and it's like one of those home house shows where they go do like a big reveal of their house, and the guy who's meant to be all tough and scary is just all in tears after seeing his house being rebuilt from
And
the
it looks
fire.
way better. It looks way better.
And it's just, it's like doing little puppy whining noises. All the real big tough guys are just on their knees crying.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
You know this movie
And,
only earns 30, well I'm gonna round it up, $40 million. It was less than that, it was 39.7 on the release, on the releasing week.
Didn't RIPD use like, hold on. Didn't they use about, hold on, let me try.
300 million, I'm pretty sure it was like around that. 260
Jeez,
million.
that's actually a pretty good price. Like, Wild Hogs did it for pretty cheap.
No, that's how much money they earned.
Oh, no, I'm talking about how much RIPD used.
Yeah, that's.
I feel like RIPD used most of the, got most of their money from when someone just saw Ryan Reynolds and,
I mean, they would have had to pay the actors a
Jeff
lot.
Bridges.
$60 million, that's actually pretty good. But then again, it wasn't any CGI, and it was mainly scenes from, like, roads and stuff, so I'm pretty sure it would have been easy, because they just had to make, like, a little town.
Yeah.
And a mini bit
Oh
of
no,
a party. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think... So that's gonna be it for our video.
We're gonna review it though. My underlines, the things I didn't like about the movies. There's only one thing where they keep repeating the moral of we don't need money or we don't need that because we have friendship, and they went full Disney mode and just went.
They went we
Disney
can be
princess.
heroes mode.
No, they went Disney princess mode.
Oh. Yeah, like at the end.
And they kept repeating it.
The ending was bad.
Yes.
I will admit the ending is bad.
But I did enjoy the bull slap game they did at the festival, where they it was pretty simple. They slapped a bull, and it was bloody hilarious because they're all getting chased down by a bull.
We forgot to mention one scene. So essentially the cops in the neighborhood and Maggie. So when they go to the country town, they meet Maggie, who's this girl, and Dudley, the loser, ends up dating her. And there's also a chase scene where Dudley's tied up, but that's forgettable.
Yeah, well, with the tied up scene where they go and chase them down with motorbikes, I feel like they could have just, like, I was thinking that they were going to let out the bull, let the bull loose on them. Like, that would have been pretty funny.
But other than that,
or when there's like two dudes and they're fighting. This is a pretty used script a lot, but where there's like a little Asian man, old mate gets cocky and is like, I'll take him, and then the other guy, big guy, just gets like punched one try, and then the little Asian man's just like doing backflips and punches and kicks and all that. Yeah, I thought that was bloody hilarious because old mate's face just went, and then they're like, okay, let's swap back, and Dudley's like, oh,
thank you.
And he gets his ass.
Did you get your hand hurt?
Yeah, it's a
Mother of God, he swallowed a hot lava! Yeah, but other than that, it was pretty good.
Pretty good, yep.
And I got a girlfriend! Punch that out of me, bitch!
And then they punch you.
Yeah, but it was a good movie. Before we end the video, I just want to say, what do you review this, Alex? Like, what out of 10? What would you
5?
Out of 10 Dudleys, what would you review this?
Out of 10 Dudleys. I would give it an 8.5 Dudleys. Purely because there was some cringy scenes and a repeating of Disney princess morals of friendship.
Yeah, I would do the same.
Either that
Eight
or
and a
a
half
7.
Dudleys.
Yeah, 8.5 Dudleys. Hold on, should we round that up so we don't cut Dudley in half?
No, we're cutting Dudley in half. I'm sorry, Dudley. I love you, Dudley, but you're getting cut in half. Imagine meeting the cast of this movie. That would be a dream.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Anyway,
Tim Allen, John Travolta.
yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe.
Yes.
This is the best movie we've reviewed so far.
Our favourite so far, yeah.
Out of the 3. Anyway,
Out
thank
of
you
the
for
3.
watching. Goodbye.
Bye.
Alex.